Hi everybody, this is Natasha Wilkinson, your independent Scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. So, I have a box. What's in the box? So, this is my yearly Scentsy club, and by yearly I don't mean that I get it once a year. I actually get this particular subscription once every 3 months, so it's a quarterly Scentsy club, but it contains scents in here that I would typically warm all year round, no matter the type of weather. So for my own, I guess, personal use of Scentsy club, I do have a few of them because I'm a bit of a categorizer, and it's just how my brain functions. Being a seasonal melter, I warm different types of scents in winter as I would in summer, and then there are some scents that I warm all year round. So I need to kind of categorize my scents into different quarterly Scentsy clubs. And yes, I use different emails to do that. So one's under my husband's name, another's under my kids' names for me to be able to do that. And then one's under my name. And then I have a kind of bi-monthly club that I use to stock up certain scents if I want to build a stock up or top up on things that I'm running out of, like laundry. And I have a monthly club also that I basically, again, don't have much in that. It's just mainly scents that I like to have multiple of, that are favourites, that I go through a lot, so I make sure I always have good stock of those particular scents. So that's kind of how my brain processing works with my club. So this one is actually my, as I said, yearly one. It contains fragrances in here that I use all year round. Now I am going to say this is a smaller one than what my normal yearly one would be. That's because I took a bunch of scents out of it when catalogue changed over, because they were coming back into our catalogue, which meant I was able to purchase them as a bundle and save 6-pack. If they are in the catalogue, I typically will not have them in my Scentsy club because I can purchase them anytime. I can purchase them as a bundle and save. What I typically keep in my club are discontinued bars because they are no longer available, so I can take advantage of the always get my bar perk, which means that even if a scent is discontinued, if it's in your club, they will still make it for you for your shipment, as long as you keep it in your club. Basically, you can do one skip once every 12 months. So I did skip the last quarterly one of my yearly one, so it's been 6 months also since I got this one. And then, as I said, I took a bunch of scents out, so this is quite smaller. I didn't quite get up to my half price perk here. At 101 Australian dollars here in Australia, you can choose a half price item and you will get 10% off your total order. At $50 you get 10% off your total order. This club is over $50, so I did get this for 10% off, but I don't actually have a half price item in this one. So I had in here 2 cozy cardigan, which have now been deleted out of my club and is not in this order because it is now available in the catalogue. I had in here 2 strawberry rose, that is also now available in the catalogue, so that's no longer in here. So that's 4 bars that were originally in here that are no longer in here. Lavender cotton was originally in here, so I did take that out. And I did take out Snuggle Up, even though that didn't return. I just wasn't using that enough. So I took out 5 bars, and there were bars that I did want to add into my yearly club, but what I did was I put them into a bi-monthly club. Then I skipped that bi-monthly club, so I didn't have to pay for it to ship straight away, and so it wasn't due to arrive. And then after my yearly club process, I merged it into my yearly club. So my next yearly club will be larger. It will contain the half price item, and it will be kind of up to where it originally was before. But for now, this one is a smaller one. So let's delve into and see what I kept for this particular shipment. So I have a bar of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. This is from the Villains collection, and it is Satsuma Plum, Gardenia and Blood Orange. I just get a deep, rich, dark plum berry. It's very fruity. You do get maybe a little bit of that blood orange, but it's not tart or anything like that. I think it just adds to the depth of this scent, and it is absolutely beautiful. This is never going to leave my club. I do like to mix this with a few other plum scents, but it also melts really well by itself if you want a rich, deep, dark berry scent. Great for summer, being so fruity, but because it's so rich and dark and deep and almost ominous, it's also really great for winter as well, which is why I have it as a yearly scent. I also have this particular scent coming once every 2 months. It was originally coming once every month, but I did take it down to once every 2 months because it is one of those scents that I always like to have a few bars of. So that one is no longer available. Actually, none of these are no longer available because they are in my club, and they are basically available to me because they are in my club and I'm able to still get them even though they are not available in the catalogue. So the next one I have is Angel Experiment 626. So this one typically goes in my daughter's room. I have warmed it a few times in my bedroom, but I really love warming this in my daughter's room. It's a creamy berry milkshake, a very creamy, very sugary, very sweet, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I do believe it's got goji berry in it. I just can't remember the other notes. So a unique concoction like Angel calls for this mischievous mix, draws you in like a siren song with a blend of goji berry and blackberry, reacting just so sweet with vanilla cream and sugar cane. So that vanilla cream's giving it that milky, creamy note, and then the goji berry and the raspberry kind of make it smell like a strawberry milkshake, but it is absolutely beautiful. So the next one I have in my club, I'm not sure I want to keep in my club. I really enjoy this, which is why I haven't deleted it out of my club yet, and that is Lavender Violet. So it's got Lavender Violet and it's got a marshmallow note in it too. So it kind of gives the lavender this added sugary sweetness as compared to a herbal lavender. So this was from the Life's a Garden collection, and the reason why I can't decide whether I want to keep this in my club or not is that there are so many lavender scents in our catalogue, and there always seems to be in a collection throughout the year some type of lavender scent that is being released. Originally, when I first joined up to Scentsy, lavender would have probably been one of my go-to scents for the bedroom, but I have since branching out, that I'm finding a lot of other scents I really probably enjoy a little bit more than lavender in the bedroom. I still do enjoy the occasional lavender, but I find I'm not using lavender as much as what I originally did when I first joined up. I've still got a Snuggle Up from 6 months ago, which was when I would have got my last Snuggle Up because I skipped my last shipment, which I have not used. I purchased a Jammy Time about 3 months ago I have not used. I did get another one of this 6 months ago, which I have used up, and I have used up Moonflower Dream. So I've used up 2 lavender bars and the rest of what I had left of Fuzzy Blanket probably in the last 6 months when it comes to lavender scents. So 2 bars in 6 months, that's 1 lavender bar every 3 months. So I'm thinking maybe I should delete this out. I am still on the fence though, because it is such a beautiful lavender scent. Only because there are lavender scents that I do have access to. So do I really need to have a lavender scent in my Scentsy Club when there are lavender scents in the catalogue that I have access to, considering how rarely I've been warming lavender scents lately. So one that I do have multiple bars for is Love Stories. So I get 2 of these every 3 months, and I typically do use them up, and if I don't use them up, someone tends to smell it and want it and usually take it off my hand. So, but I'm thinking of maybe dropping this down to 1 just to save a little bit of money. But it's just so beautiful, this scent. This is jasmine, amber and chocolate. Now, I smell more amber than anything. It's this rich, soft amber that's sweetened by that jasmine flower. And I don't smell chocolate at all in this. I do smell an added richness and an added depth to this, which is what I think that chocolate's doing. I think that chocolate's adding that richness and that depth that you smell in this. This is just the perfect, beautiful, romantic scent. And I absolutely love Love Story. I will never live without it. Question is, can I live with only 1 coming every 3 months instead of 2 coming every 3 months? I'm still trying to look for wiggle room to delete some scents out, which I haven't deleted out, to make room for other scents that I know I want to get a bit of a stock up on. So you can't have everything in your Scentsy Club, and that's kind of my reasoning. I'm kind of trying to decide what can I absolutely live without. I know I can't live without Mistress of Evil. I know I can't live without Experiment 626, even though I've got a bit of a stock up of this. And I know I can't live without at least 1 Love Story. So this is kind of where I'm thinking I've got room to maybe adjust with 2 of these bars. So there are a few more bars I haven't finished talking about here. So this was from the Catching Z's Wax collection, and it is Shut Eye, and it is Fuzzy Peach, as one of the scent notes. I think there might be jasmine in this one, I'm just not 100% sure. So Fuzzy Peach, jasmine, so there is jasmine, and a touch of cedar in this. So this is like a very musky, perfumey bedroom scent. It's got that slight sweetness from the jasmine. I don't know that I would necessarily call it peach, And I think that cedar is adding that warmth, but it's really, really nice. This is another one. I'm wanting to compare this to Pink Haze and Sugar, which has come out in our Bring Back My Bar. And they are two of the scents that I have now merged into this club, which will be coming in another 3 months. But I am wanting to compare this to those two, because I kind of, between Pink Haze, Shut Eye and Sugar, get very similar vibes when it comes to this type of scent. So do I need all 3 of those scents? I don't know. I do need to wait till I get the other 2 in my next Scentsy club, or I can purchase 2 outright now. I just haven't made up my mind whether I want to do that. And then I want to do a comparison to see if I need all 3 of those scents, or if I need just 1 or maybe 2 of them. So that's kind of a think about it scent for me at the moment. And the last one in this order is Peace and Joy. So this is from last year's Scents of the Season. And I think this is the only one I actually put into my Scentsy Club from the Scents of the Season, because it is a very soft, bedroomy scent. I think it's got amber in it. I will just try and bring up the notes for you. So it is Calming Cashmere Woods and a blend of soft jasmine and creamy vanilla. So it's got that softness from the Cashmere Woods. As I said, I think it had jasmine in it, which I was right. And I do typically find anything that's cashmere or ambery, anything that's got jasmine in it, I am drawn to as a bedroom scent, which is probably why I love this one so much, because it's got jasmine in it and they've got this soft, perfumey, romantic vibe. So they are the bars that I have in my yearly Scentsy Club currently. I have added since then Pink Haze, Sugar. I've added, I think, some of the, I've added Pacific Sandalwood. I've added a few more, but I can't remember. So I have added extra bars. So this order will be slightly bigger next time. As I said, this was a smaller order this month because I did take out bars that returned, and I didn't put the bars in until after this process that I wanted to come in with what discontinued from the catalogue, just so I could save money. But I will enjoy these bars that I have, and the other reason, apart from saving money, I have quite a large stock of bars at the moment, so it gives me a chance not to get too much bars that I can't melt through. So I wanted enough that I could warm through before my next club order comes and try and get my little stash down a little bit to what it was. I am currently participating in a low buy collab where we're melting specific themes, and by cutting this down a little bit will kind of help me cut down what my current stash is, which is quite large. So I hope you enjoyed this video and a brief look into what's in my yearly Scentsy club. What are some of your favourites that you have in your club? Would love to know. If you'd like to like or subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. If you're looking for a consultant in Australia, I will pop my details below. I'm about to head off because I have a cat that's running amok and about to break something because he is in a psycho mood at the moment. So I'm going to deal with the cat and I will speak to you all later. Bye for now.